Hello and welcome to my love story series. My name is Abide Lopez Solomon. Today on my love story series, we'll be talking about building stability for relationships and for marriages, part 2. So last time I talked about building mental stability. So today I will be talking about building financial stability. Let me remind you quickly that stability is a state of being firm, enduring, and being balanced. It's a state of being on equilibrium. It means that you're balanced on all sides. So today we'll be talking about financial stability. Now, first of all, I want you to know that financial stability isn't about money alone. It is not about making and spending money alone. Financial stability is not about the man alone or the men alone. It cuts across both the male and the female folks. So even as a woman, you should be financially stable before you start thinking about a relationship and a marriage. Now, when we talk about financial stability, your financial stability should not be built on your current job or the job that you're doing and you say, oh, because I have a job, it means that I'm financially stable. No, financial stability is much more than that. It cuts across the kind of mindset that you built around money. Studies have shown over time that women that are not financially stable are easily manipulated, abused, in all sorts of ways because they are not financially stable and they cannot leave that marriage or leave that particular relationship. Financial stability entails knowing when to spend, knowing how to spend, and knowing when to save and how to save. It also entails managing your income and your expenses. What comes in, what goes out, how do you manage it? That is what financial stability is about. Also, financial stability is knowing when to give, who to give, and what to give. Some people's financial stability is, the beginning of their instability when it comes to finances is because they just give every and anything. When it comes to giving, I'm a giver and I also encourage people to give. There's always a way to there's a way to balance your giving. Know what to give, know when to give, and know who to give what you want to give to. How to build financial stability. Now, for you to build financial stability, you need to first of all build the right mindset. What is the right mindset? The right mindset about money. I'm not a financial expert, but then I understand that when it comes to money, you should understand that there's some kind of money that when you have them, you don't spend them. There's some kind of money that when you have them, you invest. There's some that you give out. There's some that you keep or you spend lavishly. Before you start spending any money, let me just give you a basic tip about building the right mindset about money. Before you start spending money, understand that you need to first save. Now, I know people that say, oh, what if I save and then I die tomorrow? I get it. But then save. It's not just about you dying tomorrow or you being alive in 10 years' time. It's that you're building a culture that says you know what money is, you know how to spend money. When you don't have the right mindset concerning money, money will not come to you. That's just the truth. Money comes to those that have the right mindset. When it comes to money, you need to build the right mindset. You need to understand what prosperity is. You need to learn about investment. You need to know when you're flourishing. You need to know how to manage your finances. You need to start by building the right mindset. When God says you prosper in all that you do, what are you doing? If you're not doing anything and you keep praying the prayer of, oh God, I will prosper in all that I do, what is it going to bless? That is first, some of the basic rules or principles when it comes to money. Another principle another kind of mindset that you need to build when it comes to money is that money comes to those that give value. What value are you giving? If you're not giving value and you're expecting money to come to you, it won't work that way because you need to be valuable for people to pay for what you are giving to them, for the solution you're bringing to them, for the services you're rendering to them, for the goods that you're selling to them rather. So you need to be valuable. Those are the first, the basic mindset when it comes to money. Another basic mindset when it comes to money is that you need to know the culture of money. Money goes, money comes. If you chase money, money will not come to you. But if you work hard, if you follow the principles concerning prosperity, money will naturally comes to money. Secondly, you need to avoid liabilities. You shouldn't borrow to buy things that are liabilities to you. You want to buy say something that is not an asset, and you're borrowing money to buy them, and you know that by the time you're paying back the money, you don't have so much money to pay back at the end of the day. You're not able to save and all of those things. Avoid liabilities and avoid borrowing money, to finance your liability. Now, the next point is actually very, very important. You need to understand that no one is responsible for your finances. This is very, very important. No one, not your mother, not your father, not your boo, not your husband, not your wife should or is responsible for your finances. You are first responsible for your finances before you begin to share responsibilities to other people. No one is responsible for your finances. So when you're having financial success, it should be you that should say, oh, I'm working on my financial stability and I'm making progress. And when you're having financial woes, you shouldn't blame people for your financial woes, which means you should take responsibility for your finances. Take responsibility for it. How much are you making? How much are you saving? How much are you spending? What are you spending on? Are they important? Are they not important? Those are the things that should make you responsible for your finances. Another thing is work on your income and expenditure. Like I said earlier, how much are you earning? How much are you spending out? If you don't know anything about, when it comes to money and how to manage money, you can take courses on finances, online courses on finances, how to manage money, what to do, order of priority, and all of those things, how to place things in order of priority, what to buy at the right time, how to do all of those things. You should. And I read this book by Arese, The Smart Money Woman, and that book is not just about the woman, really. It's about everybody learning how to manage their finances appropriately. Money should not be the focal point of your relationship. It shouldn't be because he has money or because she has money, that is why we're in a relationship, or that's why we're dating. No, money should not be the focal point in your relationship. Think about other things that make a relationship work. Like I said earlier, money is not the only ingredient that makes a relationship work. There are other things too. Okay, now before you go into a relationship and when you're learning to build financial stability, consider your partner's ability to manage funds. I remember there was a time that I wanted to be in a relationship with someone who could not manage funds, and that was a discouragement for me, and this was my reason. I was also struggling with my finances at the time. I was struggling with, learning how to build financial stability. Now, if I'm in a relationship with someone that cannot manage their finances, it means that we're both in trouble. It means that who is going to teach who, or who is going to learn from who, So you need to consider your partner's ability to manage finances, to manage funds, to manage their own finances. Now, build a good financial culture. This is very, very important. Build a good financial culture. Like I said, build when it comes to saving, when it comes to investments, know what to invest in, know where, know what to invest in, know when to invest in what you want to invest in. It is very, very important. Finally, avoid pressure. This I'm going to just say a few things about it. Do not be pressurized. I always say this all the time to people. See, don't let anybody pressure you into buying what you don't want to buy or doing what you don't want to do. Cut your coat according to your material. So even if you have 3 yards, find a way to manage the 3 yards to suit you, not to suit somebody else. So what am I saying? Avoid pressure. Don't let anybody pressure you into spending money or using money that you don't have. Money that you don't have that you're spending. Don't let anybody pressure you into doing that. These are actually very, very important things. Finally, I'm going to add that when it comes to building financial stability, it's first about you. When you're able to build your financial stability, it will be easy for you to translate it into your relationship and even into your marriage. Those that are able to manage their finances right, it's not as if they have two heads. It's because they've learned over the years, by making mistakes, by putting new things into use, by going the extra mile to work on their finances to become better people. So for you to also be a better person when it comes to finances, understand that you need to go the extra mile. Read books about finances. I'm actually going to put a few books that, down at the caption when I'm posting this video, so that we can check out some of those books and learn to read them, and we're able to understand, what it entails when it comes to managing our finances. Now, if you're able to build financial stability, if you're able to build mental stability, it'll be easy for you to build a proper relationship, a healthy relationship, a prosperous relationship. I hope you've been able to learn something from today's topic, because next time we're going to be talking about building stability in our relationship and in our marriages, but this time we're going to be talking about social stability. Thank you so much for listening and watching this particular video. Click the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on all our social media platforms. Have a good day, guys.